Hello viewers, Elements 118, and first of all I would like to apologise for what seems like an age since I last uploaded a video. However, I plan to address the issue right about now by giving you, for the first time in quite a while, a World of Warships replay. Courtesy here of Stiggy. He is driving the Japanese Tier 6 Fuso class battleship. And I will be honest, looks like a quite nice ship. So, let's see how he does. The match is Tier 6, so, well, I say it's good matchmaking, but there are a lot of Tier 6s. Very much a Tier 6 game. On the Fault Line map. Yeah, I don't know much about the maps on World of Warships. As far as I'm concerned, all of them have some number of islands somewhere. Now, it's going to take a while, because it's World of Warships, before Stiggy really gets into much action. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I've got my ship encyclopedia out, and I've found the Fuso, so I'll read some statistics out for you. Fully loaded, the Fuso weighed 35,900 tons, was 205.1 meters long, 28.7 meters high, and 8.6 meters wide. Had engines developing 40,000 horsepower, which was able to propel it to a maximum speed of 22.5 knots. It had 1,193 crew members, and it was equipped with 12 14-inch guns, or in other words 355mm guns, with the secondary armament consisting of 16 6-inch guns, or 152mm guns. Apparently, historically, it also carried 5 21-inch or 533mm torpedo tubes. But this is World of Warships, of course, and Wargaming do have to take off some historical accuracy in their games sometimes, don't they? The armour had a maximum of 305mm, which is T95 armour, although the deck armour, that's the armour on the top, was only 50mm thick, or 2 inches. So, Stiggy's had a few hits at long-range targets, at something like 20 kilometres. He's quite happy about the damage that he's doing. About 17,000 damage already done. I think the Japanese battleships do tend to have a long range in World of Warships. They obviously did in real life, but I think the ranges of all the ships in World of Warships are not necessarily the historical ranges. Of course, the main armament, the 14-inch guns, there are 12 of them, but they're mounted in twin turrets, so there are 6 turrets in total, 3 at the front and 3 at the back. And the secondary armament, you can see on the side, the 16 6-inch guns, there are 8 on each side, mounted in sponsons or barbettes or whatever they're called. I'm not entirely certain what they're called, technically. He's going to be firing armour piercing for the whole of this battle. Not going to change to high explosive at any time. And turns out to work out quite well for him. Yeah, a bit of damage. Not too bad. Sailing quite close to this friendly battleship there. Nearly a collision, although it doesn't really matter so much if you collide with allies, because you won't really do anywhere near as much damage to each other as if you were to ram an enemy ship in World of Warships. It's not like World of Tanks, where it doesn't matter whether it's an ally or an enemy. Enemy cruiser spotted over there. Citadel penetration and destroyed him. It's always lovely when you get a citadel penetration. However, Stiggy himself has just received a lot of damage. Maneuvering to avoid these torpedoes, they're never going to hit. Must have been a widespread launched by that destroyer that we saw not too long ago. There's repairing damage that has been caused by that huge salvo that he received a minute ago. There you go. You can see the destroyer's just gone off to the left hand side there. Enemy battleship over there. Anti-aircraft guns going off all over the place. Just a single fighter though, it's not anything to worry about. Nine kilometers. Yep, some hits, some critical damage. I think he took out some kind of gun battery in the enemy battleship. Dodges most of the return fire. There's a lone torpedo over there. No, he's out of range. Now, he's turning the ship around, so the guns need time right now. Well, the back ones do, at least. The front turrets were able to turn around. Unfortunately, no damage with that salvo. That does happen quite often with armor-piercing shells fired from battleships at close range. And he did just take a lot of damage again, but his damage repair ability still has 20 seconds of cooldown remaining. Yeah, I think the deck armour of the Fuso is definitely not anything to be proud of. As I mentioned, only 2 inches or 50 millimeters thick. More shots away, torpedoes incoming, but yeah, again, they're not going to hit. Another widespread. Another battleship. Forward guns are away.
Torpedoes to start.
Oh, carrier. Right at the extreme limit of the range on his guns. He had 4 turrets reloaded at that point, so he puts what shells he can into the air and starts heading back towards the friendly base because they're being capped. There's a couple of cruisers. Managed to get a hit citadel penetration on that enemy carrier that he fired at, which is nice. Battleship over there. All the turrets are now reloaded. Puts all 12 shells away. Yep, fair amount of damage. Almost 12,000 there. Right, what's next? Cruiser over there. He's turning the ship around to make sure all the guns have the arc range required. Few hits, a bit of damage. Going to be a minor collision here with this friendly cruiser as they turn away from each other. The back of that cruiser swings into the front of Stiggy's Fuso, but it doesn't really matter. As I said, it's just an allied collision, really. Shots out at the battleship again. $5,000 odd damage. And he's turning the guns around because he's got the ship pointing in the opposite direction. There are those two cruisers. Luckily, Stiggy is not alone, he's got plenty of allies with him. These two enemy cruisers don't stand a chance. Now, I've got the first two turrets away there. The third one didn't quite have the arc range, but he brought it around and did some more damage. The rear turrets are still turning around. Turrets 1 and 2. Looks like they're going to miss. Yep, they all missed. Turret number 3 is ready. But he waits until 4, 5 and 6 are also ready, because they're now turned around from the other side. Citadel penetration. And the Confederate award. It's not the same as in World of Tanks, by the way. It's more difficult to get in World of Warships. Those shots missed from the first two turrets. But it's alright, because the other 4 are now reloaded. Switches fire to the other cruiser. Another Citadel penetration. Oh, battleships do love firing at cruisers. More shots away. A bit of damage. That cruiser's not got a great deal of health left. Other 4 turrets ready. Unfortunately, someone else gets the kill. Now another enemy battleship has appeared. He's on about half health. Stiggy's had to turn the ship around again. So, first 2 turrets are ready. 9,000 damage. Third turret. No, nothing. Uses damage repair ability again. And there we go. That was the last enemy ship. And now I have the great pleasure of showing you the battle results screens. I didn't have the opportunity to show you these last time. Unfortunately, of course, there's no equivalent of worldoftanksreplays.com for World of Warships. So in order to show these, Stiggy had to actually send the screenshots to me. And as you can see, 263,036 credits he received from that, 4,127 experience, 707 free experience. The Confederate award, 68 hits, 2 critical hits, 1 destroyed, and 4 Citadel penetrations. And you can see here, he managed to get top in the game of base experience earned, 1,834. And nearly 118,000 damage done, just with the armor piercing. Of course, he didn't fire any high explosive. He didn't set any fires because he didn't fire any high explosive. He didn't cause any flooding because he doesn't have any torpedoes, and therefore he didn't do any torpedo damage either. And no secondary batteries got close enough to fire enemy ships either. So, really good result there by Stiggy. Thank you very much for sending the replay in, and I hope you enjoyed watching. And as always, viewers, good luck on the battlefield, and I will see you next time.